Hello, everyone. Um, Welcome to my 2025 channel recap. I'm currently recording this way too late. We got 20 minutes until 2026, and I'm excited for it. We had a good year, and I want to thank all of you guys for it. It's always fun to come onto YouTube and post videos, do streams on Twitch, and make music for all of you. And I just want to say thank you and go over a few things that happened this year that I want to say thank you for. So first, I'm going to start with my Twitch. We streamed for a total of 113 hours this year, which have been awesome hours. I loved doing press and or stream every time I clicked on the app. I streamed 77 times. A lot of that is probably test streams where I will only went live for a few minutes. So majority of the streams are probably tests. So I don't know. It was nice to stream, not much. I got 10 new followers on Twitch this year. That's awesome, bro. I couldn't be happier about getting 10. I had 115 people in chat, and that is crazy. And I probably need to respond to chat more. I try to respond to chat, but I usually get hooked way too much into a game, and then I don't end up reading chat. So I'm sorry, and I think that's something I need to improve on in the new year. And I want to actually thank my top followers and top people that have been in my chat. That's Izzy Bays, Autumn Joker 4565, Name's Kieran, Mirosuki 2, Milo Polo 09, Glock 30 Gen 5, and then all of my mods and fellow streamers that helped me go through this year. Let's have a better 2026. The second thing I want to talk about is my music. If you don't know, I post music under the same name of Saturn's to Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, and I believe Deezer. I started in 2024, late 2024. I think I started in November 2024, and 2025 was the year I posted pretty much everything, and I grew a lot. I have 17 followers on Spotify. I'm not sure about the other ones, but what I do know is that I have 2,700K streams across all platforms. So I just want to say thank you for listening. It was really fun to make all that stuff, and I can't wait to make more. I'm constantly running through music in my head and like trying to make it perfect for every single thing. I recently just put out my newest album, or not album, it's a single called Bleed, and it is a rock song that's centered to, it's more of a instrumental rock where it's kind of like classical and also kind of like feely, so it's kind of like those bleed out TikToks that you find on like TikTok, Instagram, and they're like, this is a beautiful place that I want to bleed out eventually. It's kind of centered around that, where it's like background music, it's like spiritual sorta. It's fun. If you want to give it a listen, I'll link it into the bio, and I'll also be putting stuff up on the screen here. Hopefully not over top my face. I also want to shout out the 5 biggest places that have listened to my music this year, and that's Knoxville, Nashville, Greenville, Phoenix, and Indianapolis. I butchered that last one. Indianapolis. There we go. A little bit better. A little bit better. Still kind of bad. So that leaves me to my final topic of this year, and that's my YouTube. My YouTube. I felt like YouTube went well earlier in the year and like midway through the year, but in the last couple months, I've noticed I've kind of started slacking and not posting videos as often. I just posted long form, and I kind of just didn't. I got lazy and just didn't edit anything, which I want to apologize for. And I know my editing hasn't been great in the past, and I'm still trying to manage to do that. So I hope in the next year that I'm able to improve upon myself and actually fix those issues so I can start making better content for you guys, because you guys are the ones that keep coming back for it. And if you're not satisfied, I'm not satisfied, right? I don't know how many subs I gained. I didn't really do a lot of research. This is kind of last minute thing. But currently I'm sitting at 37 subs, which is insane because I think I started at 14 this year. So it's like 20 people, and that's 20 people that are like right here close to my heart. I want to make good content for you in the next year, and I'm looking here. I made 100 videos, 100 plus videos. A lot of that is probably long form content and other like music stuff and stuff like that. I did get a lot of views on YouTube Shorts and stuff, and that was awesome. And I want to thank all of you for that. I got a lot of comments this year, kind of asking me about certain things, about how I want to direct my channel forward, and how I want to improve on stuff, and also just some joke comments that I just can't keep myself from replying to in like funny ways. So comments are like a fun thing that I like with YouTube. So thank you for commenting, and comment in the future if you ever want to reach out to me. I just want to thank, I don't have a list of my subscribers, so I'm just going to thank the people that helped me through this year on YouTube, Twitch, and who are just generally my best friends, and you guys should go check them out if you haven't already. A lot of you would probably already know him, probably found me through him. I've been recording with him, streaming with him, and been friends with him for several years. No Belt Man, or Joseph, as you may know him on my channel or on his own. Then we got Big Bud, which is my friend Mateo, who is a big part of a lot of streams and a few shorts of mine. Noel McCullough, who is also a good friend of mine, though I don't play with him as often. He still appears a lot in my GTA content. Osgood Snog, which is Drake, and he appears in a lot. He's been there for a long time. I've known him for longer than I've known Joseph. He's like one of my day ones, and it's just great seeing him thrive on his own channel. He's been posting tons of videos, editing them all, and making the best that he can. So if you want, I would suggest going over to his channel, checking out anything that he has going on. And the last, I have Zero Day, who's also named Noah, who's a big part of the streaming world for me. He does a lot of Dead by Daylight. He does a lot of Project Zomboid. He streams for ungodly hours, like the other day. He streamed for 10 hours, which is kind of crazy for me, but he gets a lot of out of it, and he's a good guy. He's a good friend. But most of all, again, I know I've said it a lot of times, but I just want to thank all of you guys for the success that I've gotten this year. It means so much to me that this community is thriving, growing. Maybe not always like there 24/7, but we're definitely making connections, and I love that so much. Well, I don't know. I gotta edit this video in 10 minutes. It's already been okay. I thank you. We'll see you all in 2026. 2026. Hopefully, I make a better video than this. Thank you so much, and I'll see you there.